Hi everyone. Right now we're going to be taking a look at this worksheet and trying to solve the problems over here. So I'm going to start with the first one. Now, in order to do this, first you have to understand the rule. A raised to the power of m raised to the power of n can be written down as a m times n. So similarly over here, for example, for the first one, you're going to get 3 raised to the power of 3 times a raised to the power of 2 times 3. So you're going to get 3 to the power of 3 is obviously 27, and then a raised to the power of 6, right? Because 2 times 3 is 6. And now take a look at the other one. You're going to get 2 raised to the power of 4 times n raised to the power of 4 times 4. So you are going to get, what is 2 to the power of 4? 2 to the power of 4 is going to be 16, right? Multiplied by n raised to the power of 16. Take a look at the third one right now. It says 3 times x to the power of 4 to the power of 4. So you're going to get 3 to the power of 4 times x, 4 times 4, right? That's going to give you 3 to the power of 4 is essentially going to be 9 times 9, which is 81, multiplied by x to the power of 16 again. And then question 4 says 6b squared raised to the power of 2. So once again, same scenario. Everything inside this thing is going to be raised to the power of 2. So 6 to the power of 2 multiplied by b, 2 multiplied by 2. So the powers of these two gets multiplied. That's going to give you 36, b to the power of 4. Let's take a look at question number 5. It says 7 times y to the power of 4 raised to the power of 2. So once again, same scenario. Everything's going to be raised to the power of 2. 7 raised to the power of 2 times y, 4 times 2. That's going to be 49, y, 8, right? Now, this one, over here, we have 3 terms, but it's the same scenario. It's going to be the same thing again. So you're going to get 3 raised to the power of 4, a raised to the power of 4, and b 4 times 4. So if they have a power, the powers get multiplied. And actually for these ones, the 4 is getting multiplied with 1, right? You can think of it like that. So 3 to the power of 4 once again is 81. 8 to the power of 4 multiplied by 8 to the power of 4 multiplied by b raised to the power of 16. And then for 7, you're going to get 2 raised to the power of 3 times x, 4 times 3 times y, 4 times 3 again. So the final answer will be equal to 8 multiplied by x, 12 times y, 12. For this one, it's going to be for number 8, 5 raised to the power of 3 times m raised to the power of 3 times n to the power of 3 times 3 again. Actually, the m doesn't have a 3, so it's going to be 3 by itself. So that's going to give you 5 times 5 is 125. M cubed, m to the power of 3 can also be read as m cubed, times n to the power of 9. Now, from now onwards, I'm just going to do the last 3 questions. You can try doing the other ones for, I'm going to do 15, because I think the hard ones, 15, 14, and 18. So let's try doing them now. So for 14, it's pretty simple. It's going to be, once again, 2 raised to the power of 2 times p cubed times 2 times 2 raised to the power of 2 times p squared, right? So you're going to get 4p6 times 4 times p squared. So that's going to be 16p, and then you can add the powers of the, essentially, the p's as well, right? Because if you remember the rule, a raised to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n can be written down with the same base, but you can add their powers. For example, 3 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 3 raised to the power of 3 can be written down as 3, 2 plus 3, which is 3 raised to the power of 5. So here, similarly, 6 plus 2 is going to give you 8. So 16p, 8. Now let's take a look at 15. It's going to be 4 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by n 3 multiplied by 2 times n. This has got a square, right? So you're going to multiply them. And that's going to give you 4 to the power of 2 is 16 times n to the power of 6 times n to the power of 4. And once again, you can add these two powers right here. So the final answer will be 16 and 10, because 6 plus 4 is 10. And finally, for the last question, you're going to get 4 to the power of 2 multiplied by n. I'm just going to do this fast, so it's going to be 4 times 2. It's going to be 8 multiplied by n to the power of 2. So 16 and 10 is your final answer.